Hello, Local 40 members. My name is Brian Brady, and on June 15th, I'll be running to become your business manager, along with Gary Holder Jr. for president, Jim Brady for recording secretary, Brad Krause for vice president, and if our slate is successful, Steve Dawson will join us as a business agent. Over the past few years, we have suffered unemployment, unlike we've seen in a long time, and our members waited at home for a call from their officers. Now, the past few weeks, they've received calls like they never received before, because now the officers need them, and they've been reaching out and calling them with various forms of persuasion. We want to assure you that whoever you vote for, nobody knows. Your vote is private. I spoke with the ballot people today, and even they don't know who you vote for. Candidates are not allowed in the polling area. After you go in and step in that booth, nobody knows who you vote for. It is completely private. This week, the members of Local 40 received a letter from the current president's uncle. In the letter, he says that the Department of Labor directed the JAC, the Ironworkers School, to recertify for $500,000. That is not true. What is true is we just received at the JAC over $1 million grant from New York State to train our workforce in offshore wind, a future job that's going to create many, many hours for our workers. Eric and I did that grant ourselves, over $1 million to save the members money. We also agreed 3 years ago for the first time to enter into mass timber training. We had conversations back and forth, and then the mass timber people sent us over $25,000 worth of mass timber mock-ups so we could train our workers. And we've been using that, again, future industry. We were the first ironworkers school in the country to do that. He also mentions in his letter, working during COVID with the contract, you would have to ask your officers how many days they work from home at a Local 40's office. But at the school, Eric and I were at the school every day. The JAC never closed during COVID. You, the members, pay all the bills. If you don't go to work, everything stops. If we expect you to go to work every day, we should be going to work every day too. School never closed, and we continued training online when we had to until we get everybody back into school. Nothing was stopped, and Eric and I were at that school every day. And that includes 12 months a year. The letter also states that we shut down during the summer for 2 months. Another lie. We do recruitment every 2 years with 3,600 people on average come to our school. There's an application process, there's a written test process, there's a physical test process. Then we bring them into our orientation. That happens during the summertime. And when there's not recruitment, we're doing work to the school, renovations, changing all the welding machines. There's always something going on. That building is open 12 months a year. Eric and I are there 12 months a year. We maintain the building. We do all the record keeping. That school is open 12 months. We are not closed during the summer. Your current business manager also mailed out a letter that he concluded saying that Bob Walsh formed his executive team. So the top officer in the local had his team set up by somebody else, and the number 2 officer, who's next in line to oversee your $2 billion of retirement money, had his uncle write a letter. That sounds more like followers than leaders to me. We are in a fight and a battle to protect our way of living, to protect your family's financial security. There's a saying when you go into a battle, it is better 1,000 sheep be led by a lion than 1,000 lions be led by sheep. You, the members of Local 40, are lions. Gary Holder Jr., Jim Brady, Brad Krause, Steve Dawson are lions. Imagine if you have lions leading lions. That is what we're going to need to dominate our market, and that's what we are going to do with your support. Your current business manager is correct about saying that Bob Walsh formed his executive team. From the day Bob passed over 1,300 members to name his nephew as one of your top 3 officers, until the day he again passed over 1,300 members to name your current recording secretary, one of his main goals has been to protect his family, not the Local 40 family, the members who pay all the bills. I believe that Bob is a good man, but power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. And never was that more evident than at his farewell union meeting. He asked a member to stand up and recommend that the membership buy him a car for his retirement. We had 300 people out of work, and they asked all our members to chip in $500 each to buy him a retirement car. It's just not right, and the membership had nothing to say about it. You could just sit there and take it. Unfortunately, things have not changed under the current business manager. In one of his first public acts as business manager, he appointed the president's cousin to go to the examining board. He then appointed a new vice president who's never been to a uni meeting. He came to the uni meeting, he got sworn in, and 1 month later doesn't even show up to the uni meeting. And you, the member, has nothing to say about it. For decades, like the Wizard of Oz, the top 3 officers or the top officer have been behind the curtain, pulling strings that directly affect your family's financial security, your pension and retirement money. These decisions they make, you had no choice over. On June 15th, you get to step behind the curtain, and nobody can see what you do. And you, for the first time, could have a choice in your future and your family's future. Nobody knows who you vote for. Step behind that curtain and vote for whoever you like. On behalf of Gary Holder Jr., Jim Brady, Brad Krause, and Steve Dawson, we thank you for watching this video. That team of lions is ready to lead you into the future because you are lions. You are not sheep. We're Local 40, the hardest working workforce in the city. Thank you again for watching. And if you have any comments or questions, you can send it to the email below. Thank you.